It's been a several-year battle that we've all been following along. It's light versus the dark, truth versus the lies, good versus evil. Imagine the frustration if we weren't here communicating with you. You are many tens of millions strong. Let your voices be heard. Information is meant to be free. Power to the people. Q. It is now time for the storyline to flip. The truth and all the lies will come out. There is no more hiding for these people. They have basically used up all their lies and ammunition. There's been real investigations going on behind the scenes. Not too many people have heard about them because the fake news media refuses to even bring it up. A media blackout on the truth, basically. Q told us in post 1122, trust Sessions, trust Ray, trust Kansas, trust Horowitz, and trust Huber. We were also told how powerful and smart of a combination the Horowitz IG plus the Huber prosecutor combination was. Attorney General Jeff Sessions has also said U.S. Attorney John Huber is investigating claims of FBI and DOJ misconduct related to these actions, noting that Huber would be conducting his work from outside the Washington, D.C. area, and in coordination with none other than Horowitz. We learned about Whitaker, Horowitz, Huber, and Ray. Long meetings held within a skiff, and the brackets unusual usually indicates something highly important was discussed or planned in the brackets. Now we had Barr today in front of Congress, and let's listen to what he said. We got about 3 minutes here of what he kind of hinted around about and what's still going on, investigations.
I am relying on my own discretion to make as much public as I can. Now, in my letter of the March 29th, I identified 4 areas that I feel should be redacted. The first is grand jury information, 6E material. The second is information that the intelligence community believes would reveal intelligence sources and methods. The third are information in the report that could interfere with ongoing prosecutions. And finally, we intend to redact information that implicates the privacy or reputational interests of peripheral players where there's a decision not to charge them. Right now, the special counsel is working with us on identifying information in the reports that fall under those 4 categories. We will color code the excisions from the report, and we will provide explanatory notes describing the basis for each redaction. My original timetable of being able to release this by mid-April stands. And so I think that from my standpoint, within a week, I will be in a position to release the report to the public.
Will we have the complete report? Are you going to be selective as to what you give members of Congress?
You mean the unredacted report?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Is there anything new you've seen since the review of the entirety of the report that would change your conclusions?
No, Congressman. As I explained, my March 24th letter was meant to state the bottom line conclusions of the report, not summarize the report. And I tried to use as much of the special counsel's own language as I could. March 5th, I believe, the deputy and I met with Special Counsel Mueller and his team and had a preliminary discussion about the report. So we had an inkling as to what was coming our direction. And so even more thinking within the department was done about that over that time. That was a matter of weeks. And then when the report came, and it came approximately midday on Friday, the Deputy Attorney General and I and our staffs worked closely for the balance of that day, Saturday and Sunday.
Under federal law, does a member of Congress have the power to arbitrarily decide what portions of the special counsel's report they might release, redacted or not?
Well, not if it violates the law, and we believe 6E does apply to members of Congress. So this whole mechanism for the special counsel, as I said, was established during the Clinton administration in the wake of Ken Starr's report. And that's why the current rule says that the report should be kept confidential.
Timing is everything. The Department of Justice does not discuss ongoing investigations or confirm specific matters. What about the active investigations into the leaks? Horowitz oversees a nationwide workforce of more than 450 special agents, auditors, inspectors, attorneys, and support staff, whose mission is to detect and deter waste, fraud, abuse, and misconduct in the DOJ, programs and personnel, and to promote economy and efficiency in department operations. We know there was Fisa abuse. Trump did nothing, and we sat through this for the last 2-3 years. But there's been real investigations going on, like all the Fisa and FISAC abuse, and the judges, and people in the Obama administration. Everything we've been going over here at the Patriot Hour together, following along, looking into this story, connecting the dots, following the truth, looking at the light, bringing light into the dark to make it light. It's all getting ready to be flipped. There's no more. These investigations have been being done quietly, not in secret, just quietly, because of the mainstream media's refusal to cover the truth. Well, buckle up, folks, because all we had to do was talk about the truth, and therefore we set it free. I am Michael. This is a Patriot Hour. God bless and Godspeed to each and every one of you worldwide. Where we go one, we go all.